From a dysfunctional home. I remember just being my home was real violent. A lot of drugs going in and out of my home. My mom and my stepdad was real violent. And I remember I just made a decision to go out to the streets at age 16. By that time, I was already using drugs, hooked on drugs, and I remember just being a total wreck at 16, running the streets of Los Angeles. I remember just being so spun out of my mind on methamphetamine. There was times I couldn't remember when the last time I slept or when the last time I ate was. And I remember just sitting there one day, just tripping out on my lifestyle, saying, you know what? I can't remember when I slept. I can't remember anything I did. Something has to break here. Something has to stop. But I continued doing what I was doing, and then I wound up meeting my real father, and all we did was smoke meth together while I was running the streets. And one of the things that really caught my attention was my dad was a complete meth addict, and he smoked dope, he smoked meth, and with his dad was a meth addict. It was just like a cycle. And I remember noticing that before I got saved, just noticing that there was some kind of generational thing going on. And so I just kept living my life, kept running the streets of Los Angeles. And I remember one day I said, you know what, this has to stop. I had a child. My girlfriend had left me. She wanted to change her life. She left me. And so I just, you know what, I thought to myself, there has to be a way out. And the way out that I thought of was suicide. Now, you gotta think with me that before I got saved, my mind was warped. I believed in all kinds of crazy things. And you know what, this may sound funny, but with all of my heart, I truly believed in reincarnation. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna get another chance. I'm gonna commit suicide. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get a second chance at this. And I remember trying to commit suicide, and it was a total flop. I woke up in the hospital, and I remember hearing the doctor. I just woke up in pain. I heard the doctor saying this guy's gonna need reconstructive surgery, because what I did is I had crashed my vehicle into a brick wall. The only way I could think of committing suicide was that. And so I crashed my truck into a brick wall. Make a long story short, I came out of the hospital. I tried to get into a rehab. Rehabs in Los Angeles, you have a 1-year waiting list. 2 years sometimes. So I checked into a men's home. They said it was a Christian men's home, and I was not for Christianity. And I said, you know what, I don't want to go to a Christian men's home. They're going to preach at me. They're going to try to convert me. Well, they did plant a seed. I warmed up a little bit to Christianity, but I did not get saved. So my girlfriend moved to Vegas. She calls me, let's work it out. Let's start our family. I said, all right, let's do this. I came to Las Vegas. The very first week that we were here in Las Vegas, somebody from the Potter's House approached us and witnessed to us and shared the love of Christ with us. We went to church and our lives have not been the same since. And real quick, I want to let you know that God supplies everything that we need. He gives fathers to the fatherless. He gives hope to the hopeless. I remember coming to church, getting saved, and my pastor showed me everything about being a man. He showed me how to take care of my wife, how to raise my children, how to keep a job. Come on, man. Amen. How to keep a job. And I'll tell you what, God revolutionized my life. And it's only by the grace of God, by the blood of Jesus Christ. If you're here in this place tonight and you're lost, you're hopeless, maybe not a drug addict, but we're all hopeless without Jesus. Jesus is the answer tonight. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Let Him revolutionize your life tonight.